Lesson number 35 and fifth lesson on the addition script. We are learning JavaScript and we are learning JavaScript by examples. And in this series, we are trying to recreate this application, which is available on this website here. And this is what we have done so far. So we have created one component of this application, which is composed of two numbers and a plus sign, two numbers and a plus sign and an input field. Okay. So in last lesson, we learned how to generate these numbers randomly. And before that, the numbers were static, but now we are generating these numbers randomly. If I refresh it, you'll see different numbers appearing. When I type in a correct answer, the application responds with an alert that says good job, versus in the application, if I type in a correct answer, it responds with a tick symbol, which is an image, and the input field becomes inactive. I cannot modify it now. So this is what we will learn today. So I will change the size of the browser and I will go back to the application. This is the document that we created for the last lesson, and this is the exact copy of this document. Notice there are two images. One says tick, which is a PNG file, and the other one says cross, which is also a PNG file. So if I double click on it, this is the tick PNG, and if I double click on this, this is the cross PNG. We'll use these two images in our application to represent whether the answer is right or wrong. So I will right mouse click and open this with my text editor, and this is the script and this is the document that we managed to create in last 4 lessons. This is not necessary anymore because I was explaining object in one of the lessons, so we can get rid of it. However, this is the area where the application provides a response as a good job or as a wrong answer. To provide a response as a tick or a cross image, I am going to create a class, and this is how you create a class: a dot and the name of the class. I will say tick CSS and two curly braces, an opening one and a closing one, and within these two brackets I will say background image, and then I will provide the URL of the image. And because the image is available in the same folder as the script, I can simply say double quotation marks and I will say tick.png. Okay, so this is the name of the image, and because this image is located within the same folder, I do not have to provide any other thing. I will just say background image URL tick png. If I save it, nothing is gonna happen because we have not provided enough information within the class, as well as this class is not applied anywhere in the script. Okay, so let me apply the class just here to this input field, which is saved as this variable result. So I will say, after I get a response as a good job, I will say result dot set attribute, and it needs two arguments. One is class and then the name of the class, which is tick CSS. Let me see, that is correct. And if I save it, you should still not see any change. If I type in the correct answer, it says good job and nothing happens because of a number of reasons. One is that I should say background repeat and then no repeat, and maybe the size of the image is too big. So background size, I will say 30 pixels. So if I save it again, refresh it, type in an answer, the correct answer, it tells me good job, and then I have a tick mark. Okay, so maybe we can increase the size of the background image to 40 pixels. Save, refresh, type in the correct answer, which is 3, good job, and I get a tick. Now I can get rid of this, and I can also create another class. I will copy this and I will paste it here, and I will change the name of the class as cross CSS, and then I will also call this class if the answer provided by the user is not correct. So I will copy this and I will paste it here, and the name of the class is cross CSS, and we will also have to change the image to cross PNG. That is the name of the image just here. Okay, so if I save it and refresh it, type in the correct answer, I get a tick. If I refresh it and type in a wrong answer, I should get a cross. Okay, and I can now get rid of this annoying alert, and we are good. The only thing that I have to do now is, if I go back to this application, you see that after providing the answer, the input field becomes inactive. I cannot change it. I can type in something here, but once the answer has been provided, the background becomes disabled. So we can easily achieve that by saying result. We are again targeting this input field, and I will say disabled true, and I will say the same thing after this line of code. So if I save it now, refresh it, type in the correct answer, I get a tick, and the field is now disabled. If I refresh it, type in a wrong answer, I get a cross, and the field is disabled. The input field is disabled. I cannot type in anymore. So that is all for today. I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.